Good evening, guys. In the series of my videos, I have talked on student-teacher relationship, grassroots level education, and innovation in education system. And this is the fourth video in the row, as I have got requests from many of my members in the forum, students, kids across India, and few parents. So on request I am making few videos on education, awareness, grassroots level education, and learning techniques, mentoring, all those things. So this is fourth in the row, and today I will be talking on activity based learning. What is activity based learning and what are its benefits? I am making short videos so that these students can get few informations and in a very compact manner. So in our recently declared national education policy, activity based learning has been given a lot of importance. Activity based learning has been stressed upon at primary level education and pre-primary, primary, and even after that. So it has become a very important part of this new development plans, which will be implemented across school education system at grassroots level in the coming days. So what is called activity based learning? When you ask some student, this I was interacting few days back with some of the kids from LKG, UKG, second standard, third standard. So they really enjoy activity based learning. So it has a lot of impact on the psychology of the kids which are studying in various standards, maybe any medium, be it Hindi medium, be it regional medium in regional languages, or be it in English medium. So today I will be talking about activity based learning. What is called activity based learning? If you can ask anyone, it's just learning by doing. If you ask someone, it's learning by doing. But many other aspects has been incorporated in this. So main thing is that it focuses on problem solving. It focuses on problem solving of the it focuses on problem solving and independent investigation. All those both the things are very much integrated. So in activity based learning, the major part is problem solving. It enhances the problem solving skill, and it increases the independent investigation approach of the kids. So that is most important. And the three major important part of this activity based learning is exploration, experimentation, and expression. In exploration, जिसको हम बोलते हैं अन्वेषण, हिंदी में बोलते हैं अन्वेषण. एक्सपेरिमेंटन, जिसको हम बोलते हैं प्रयोग. And in expression we call how to express. The student learn how to express things. It's called अभिव्यक्ति. So ये तीन चीजों को, all these three things have been integral part of activity based learning. So we have to understand through few points. Now I will be telling you few points how activity based learning helps the kid and create an interest among them. So this is most important part at, you can tell, at pre-KG, LKG, UKG, standard 1, standard 2, standard 3. As I have interacted with many of the kids, when I find time, when they request me and talk to them, they tell me we want more activity based learning. उसमें सीखने को मिलता है, and we get interest out of it rather than a classroom coaching, classroom teaching. Rather than that, they get more interest in activity based learning. So the पहला point जो है, the first and foremost point, the students get interest only because they get physically as well as mentally involved. They get physically as well as mentally involved in these activities. So what it means, it creates a environment for their personal expression. It creates an environment for they express themselves, and it also helps the student to memorize the information what is required for the project. That is most important. and they get a chance to understand the learning materials. What materials they use in this, if they get a chance to use the learning material, and the most important thing is they get physically and mentally involved, which is most important for kids. And in second point, they get a independent chance to investigate and analysis of the thing. So if you have given a task, they try to solve at any cost, so they get a chance to involve and analyze the thing and independently investigate it. So that is most important point, which is हिंदी में जिसको हम बोलते हैं विश्लेषण करने का मौका मिलता है. Okay, they get a chance to analyze things, they get a chance to independently think, decide, approach. So and they get a chance to work in a small group. When you give some activity, we assign some 3, 4, 5 students in a group, small group. So they get a chance to work in a small group and learn. Number 3 is it also helps in social development. It also helps in social development. So it also helps in social development. It means when they start working in a small team, so they learn what is teamwork. Assume they have been assigned a project. There are 4 kids, and this will be assigned among they try to distribute the task among themselves. So what they learn, they learn teamwork, they learn what is accountability. मेरा क्या जिम्मेदारी है प्रोजेक्ट में. The 4 part, they divide the project into 4 parts. So what they do, they understand what is my responsibility. So there in social life also that reflects the same thing. Not only for the same project, this thing gets reflected in their social life. So the most important thing they understand is teamwork, which is most important for an activity based learning. In other thing is they emphasize on education material. हम कुछ पेपर दे देते, कुछ पेन दे देते, कुछ पिन्स दे देते. We give some instrument box, we give colors, we give waste materials. So they know how to use those material in learning. So this helps them to understand the real life relevance of this learning material. So वो सबसे बड़ा important aspects of activity based learning है. And this also gives a chance. The most important point, one of the most important point of this thing is they get a chance to express themselves in multiple ways. They try to solve the same problem in multiple ways. 4 लोग हैं, they have their own ideas. So they get a chance for a multidisciplinary in a multiple approach for solving the problem. So finally, if I summarize what they got to know, they got to know how to memorize things, they got to know what is teamwork, they got to know independent investigation skill and analysis skill, they got to know what is the real life relevance and aspects of the learning material, and they got to know how to approach a problem how to approach a problem and how to solve it through multiple ways. So this is the major aspects. This is not only for kids. This is my message to young teachers and mentors, those who are teaching at this grassroots level education, those who are teaching in school, those who are teaching in primary schools, those who are teaching in the teaching standard pre-KG, LKG, UKG, standard 1, standard 2, standard 3 and so on. So this will be helpful for them. So when we talk about activity based learning, we should understand there are many aspects which are integrated. So it is a complete integrated model which have a lot of impact on the psychology of the kids. So this is my request to all these teachers and parents also. They can give some activity to students when they find time. So through that activity they learn. In weekends also you can assign some activity to the kids. Your kids or their friends, they come together, give some small projects, split it into different parts, make them in a group and give them. So it has a lot of good impact, and I have already tried this thing among few students when I find time. So this is all for today, and in my next video I will be talking about some aspects related to grassroots level education, mentoring, and how to attract the kids for understanding things rather than only teaching in classes. Thank you all. Namaskar.